So to create the purchase requisition, first you should aware about that what is the material number. Okay, the what is actually you required. So do you need monitor? Do you need laptop? Do you need iPad? Do you need something else? Whatever it is like. So what you need, right? So that is the
Yeah.
material number. The second one is quantity. How much quantity is required? The third one is the place where you are planning to get the stock. So where you want, where you need. So there are so many plants are there, so many sites are there. Maybe so we have California one site and UK one site like that. We have different sites are there. So where you need to get the stock. Okay, that was the plant.
Yeah.
Okay, and when you need means it is the delivery date, right?
Yeah.
So you must be know about the target date also when you are planning to get the stock. Okay.
Yeah.
So these four basically which is required. Okay. So so material number since it is already so when you starting your company or something like you already started that, so you must be aware about that what materials you have already, right? Maybe in my company I am using that laptops, I'm using the monitors, I'm using the tables, I'm using all these things. So I already have the data materials.
Yeah.
So this material, that material number will come from the material master record. Okay, this will be created by master data team. Okay, MD team.
Yeah.
Okay, and quantity you anyway you will get idea about that when you got the requirement. Okay, when you got the requirement, you will get idea about that how much it is required, right? And
Yeah.
the plan
Yeah.
and plan. So when you started your company, you already aware about that. Okay, I have these branches are there, and these are the different locations. I have my plant address are there. So that it's created already in the configuration level. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So because that is a enterprise structure. Okay, and the delivery date is manually we are entering that when you require. So when we are creating the purchase requisition, material master data and the configuration data must, okay, this will come automatically the information when you enter that the identification number. So every plant have the one identification number. Every material have the one identification number. When you enter
Yeah.
the identification number, then automatically the information will come. What information like material? If I enter the material identification number, then the system will give that. Okay, this is the laptop. Okay, this is the something like 26, 21 inches or something like 16 inches or 15 inches, something which is like, okay, this is something which is like a touch related, or it may be 500 GB terabytes. So those information, everything, okay, these are one piece, okay, like all the information will be already there in the Metal Master record. That data will be populated automatically when you creating purchase requisition from Metal Master record. Okay,
Yeah.
then plant also you'll be get all the details like what is the address and plant address, everything it will become. All right. So
Yeah.
this two you don't need to be worried because it's already there, but you need to be worried about that quantity, how much quantity is required and when you're planning to do. So this information which is required. So now I'll be
Yeah.
trying to create that purchase requisition. Okay, since we didn't create it as of no materials and plan, I can go with the some standard SAP which is provided for testing purpose that I will take it up. Okay, for
Yeah.
testing purpose. You can take anything, but not it's not a problem. You can use anything, but in future, if you want to do practice, if you are not created material number and plant and all, okay, so you can take it up
Yeah.
like 100-100 is the one of the material number,
Yeah.
okay, which is system which SAP provided for the education purpose. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So you can use that material number. So 100-100, 100-120, 100-110. So these will be created by SAP for practicing purpose. You can use these material numbers and all. Okay.
Just for each material
Yeah, this idea identification ID number to
for
represent the
each unit. Oh,
one material number like, okay, each
yeah.
material.
Yeah.
Okay, then we have different plans as well to practice that. 1000, 1100, 1200. Okay, so like 2000. So like we have the different sites also to do the practice.
The plant number.
Site number or plant number. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Line. Okay. So this is the one identification number, and also from the purchasing point of view, when we are creating something, okay, we also need the purchasing organization. Purchasing organization is nothing but a group of people. Okay, uh, they are organizing and they are taking care about that negotiations with vendor. Okay, negotiations on the agreements, negotiations on the special stock indicators, that are all the purchase
Yeah.
organization people will take. Okay, again,
Okay.
again there is a individually we have um, groups are there. Okay, that is
Yeah.
like purchasing groups.
Purchasing group.
Okay, so purchasing group people are the individual members, individual or group of members. They will take care about the, especially for this purchase requisition, purchase the orders. Okay, each
Yeah.
when you processing that document, he is the responsible. Okay, responsibility who will take a responsibility in case vendor got some doubt to whom we need to connect. So he is the responsible purchasing group. Okay,
Yeah.
clear? So these are the standard. You can use this standard. Okay. Apart from this, we have uh, PR document type. Okay. So PR document type is nothing but like a when you creating the purchase requisition, it you might be not aware about it whether you are creating the domestic purchase orders or it may be local purchase order or it may be service purchase order, it may be consumable purchase orders, purchase requisitions like, right? So maybe we just want to be differentiate like normal purchase requisitions and the special stock purchase requisition or consumables, stock transport orders, okay, or it may be non-consumables, okay. So or it may be imported related purchase requisitions. So when you want to be just I did differentiate these procedures in the SAP. What you can do, you can use the purchase requisition document type, purchase requisition document type or PO document type. Okay. So
Yeah.
while creating the PO, you can have the PO document type. When you creating the PR, you have the PR document type. When you are creating the contract, you have the contract document. Okay. So this
Yeah.
document type will you can identify that you can just justify that okay what kind of the document type you are using for the your procedure. Maybe you can, if you want to be used third party purchase requisition, maybe you can suggest something which is like a new purchase document type. You can create your own style of the document types. Okay,
Yeah.
so in standard we have document type NB is there. Okay, which is for the standard we can use for the process standard POs, normal POs or normal PRs. Okay, if it is,
Yeah.
if you want UB document type, that is for the STO, stock transport order. Okay.
Stock transport.
Uh, and there is one more is there framework order. Okay, it's like a minor items like non-consumables, consumables items are there, very less.
And what is NB again?
NB, oh, sorry, NB is the standard. You can use for the normal purchase requisitions, normal process like third party, consignment, normal purchase requisition. You can use for any purpose, any
Okay. And
purchase
then
request. Okay,
and then
but
UB is
yeah,
okay.
UB it will be used only for the STO, stock transporter.
Okay. Does
That means
this U okay. Does
this is for
UB
the
stand
only
for anything?
stock transfer. Okay,
Okay.
stock transport order. It's okay. It is for the plant to plant transfer. If you
Yeah.
remember that plant to plant transfer we are talking, right? The
Yeah.
plant to plant transfer. If you want to use that, in that case, you must be use this UB document type. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, clear.
Yeah.
Okay. And apart from this, okay, apart from this, these are the standards. So these will be helpful to you to do the practice. Okay, without without creating our own style of the materials, or without creating our own style of plan, you can use this one in the as a standard to practice. Okay,
Yeah.
because we need to be as a consultant, we need to be concentrate on the process procedures. instead of concentrating on the master data and organization. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, because these anyway we can easily create. It's not it's like a one it might be it's like 20 minutes or 30 minutes job, but we must be know about that. Majorly we need to be concentrated on the our procedures, like we have standard P2P cycle process, we have third party process. So we
Yeah.
whatever we discuss as of no subcontracting process, all this process and all, we must be okay. We must be aware about that to do the more practice on that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will show you that how to create. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I will be going to log into the system and I will go to purchase requisition creation. Okay. So now I'll be going to ME51N. Okay.
Yeah.
And you can see that here there is a document type it is there. There is a document type it is there, NB document. So there are some people they have created own style of the document types and all. But our we can see that we also have the standard document type NB, okay, and we also have the
Yeah.
framework order requisition standard one, okay, and we also have the UB document type. Where is the UB?
That's the is that the standard stock transport order?
Yeah, standard stock transport order, but somebody maybe they change. Did you find it somewhere?
I didn't see.
Okay, so might be somebody they deleted. Okay, do you have that your password?
Let
Can you
me
share me? Can you share me
let me.
password?
Yeah, it's
You share me
are you able
password.
to log in?
Better,
It's
uh,
French fry 2000.
but it is better we can practice in your server so that you'll
Yeah.
in case if you are getting any doubt that we can clarify in that server.
Yeah. So username is 24 user 90
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
password
okay, so 24 user 90, right?
then
90.
then French fry 2000.
Okay, can you send me message? The password.
Yeah. If I'm already logged in, will it log me out?
Hmm. That's fine. You can. I can disconnect if I try to connect.
Uh,
Okay, did we drop the message?
yeah, I sent it to you in. Oh, sorry, I sent it to you in in WhatsApp.
WhatsApp. Okay, I don't have. Okay, let me try.
Oh, I sent it in Zoom.
Okay. Okay. So I just trying to. Okay. So if you see that now I got a message like. Okay. So someone who already log in. Okay. So, do you want to be continue to terminate your login, or you want to be terminate someone who were their login? Okay, if I select the first one, your where you connected that will be disconnected.
Okay.
If I selected this one, my ID I just coming back, so I don't want to use. Okay, let's the other user can carry. So I don't want to be continue. So that's the option here. Okay, there is one more
Yeah.
option also. Okay, if there is any multiple logins are there, maybe. Okay, if maybe I can operate. You can operate with the same user ID with at a time. In that case, we have one more option, but here they provided only strictly to one user. Okay, I can operate only one time. That means
Yeah.
both can be operate only one cannot be operate at a time. Okay, so only
Yeah.
so I'm just
Okay.
disconnecting your connection. I'm just disconnecting your connection Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So then now I'll be going to ME51N. Okay. Purchase requisition. Quickly I'm going to there. And I will just check that the purchase requisition document types are there or not there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. If you can see that here we have the document type NB. Okay. And which we discussed about what else a framework order. Okay. FO. Okay. Then why UB document type is not there. Okay, maybe somebody they deleted at home, maybe. What we
Why
are
so?
okay,
Or
so
did someone take it up by mistake?
a mistaken maybe. I will show you in the PO. Okay, purchase order. In the purchase order also you can see that document types NB and FO and UB. Those are the standard. Okay, so SAP suggested that don't disturb the any standard ones. Okay, just use if you can want if you want you can use but don't delete and all. But people
Yeah.
still they are doing. See here, you can see that stack stop
Oh,
UB document
yeah.
type, UB document type, and the document type is NB standard pure document type, and I can see that framework order which is FO.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay, that's fine, no problem. But anyway, okay, now I'll just creating the purchase requisition which I open now. Okay, so I said that we have the different document types. You can create your own style of the document types as well because maybe the client is requested that I want to be differentiate the consumables purchase equation separately, and this, I just want to be differentiate the third party purchase equation separately, consignment purchase equation separately. Okay, so service purchase equation separately. So in that case, you can create your own style of the document type.
Yeah.
That will come under the configuration. Okay,
Yeah.
so you understand right? What is the configuration? And what is the master data, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, yeah. So I'm just selecting the NB. Okay, I just selecting the NB document type, and I need to enter the material number here. You can see the material number here. Okay, I'm just selecting that from here. I just want to see that how many materials we have. Okay, so
Yeah.
since there are so many people are creating the materials. Okay, I don't want to see that entire all the plants. I just want to see my plant materials. Okay, so in that case, what we can do, we can select here material plant material by description. Okay, you can see here the
Yeah.
option here. You can click on here and click on a plant material by description. Okay,
Find this video description. Oh,
okay. If I selected this option, what will be happen? I can enter the plant. Okay, so that what will be happen in my plant? What are the materials are there? I can see. Okay, so maybe this material I can use my plant, maybe some other plants they are not using, so plant to plant there must be different, right? So I'm just entering that my standard plant 1100. Okay, if I see that I have given the list of the plants, right? So
yeah.
I'm using the one of the 1100 plant. Okay, here
Does the system also generate a list of plants or is it manually done?
this will be the SAP provided already
Oh,
for
oh,
practicing purpose. That's what, right?
yeah.
I said. So, some of the details, some of the master data, some of the data already there in the SAP for
Yeah.
practicing purpose. Okay.
It's already okay. So system will generate it when it's already there.
Yeah, it's
But now
there.
it's
So
practice.
when
Oh,
yeah when they started initially practicing server, they build some data. Okay, so I can directly pick up that data and I can do the my practice.
yeah.
Hmm. Because if I need to prepare, if I need to create materials, plant, purchase organization, purchase groups, document type, then it will be take long time, right? So I will not get the chance to practice my procedures and all, right? So
Yeah.
that's what, because again other people's also working, like production planning people they are working, and sales people they are working, controlling people they are working, finance people they are working. So they might be not aware about that what is the material number, they might be not aware about that what is the plan. So, okay, so they're not aware about that how to create those. Okay, that's why we already have some data. We can use that. Okay, so now I'm
Yeah.
entering that plan. Enter. Let's see how many materials are there. So there are so many lakhs of people, lakhs of materials here. It is there. Okay, so each and every material have the different purpose. Maybe it is production purpose, it may be material purpose, it may be purchasing purpose, or it may be plant maintenance purpose, something. Okay, so I will be taking like as I know that some of the material numbers which I have 100 of, okay, I'll just take that my material number also I'll enter here.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is there. Caching is the one of the material number. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cachings and it is maintained in the languages. Okay.
Oh
Okay.
wow.
So if you know already, then you can enter directly material number. There is no needed to search and all. You can enter directly here the material number. But in this case, I'm just telling that how to search. Maybe in future, if you create a
Yeah.
material number, okay, might be you should be aware about how to find my material number.
Yeah.
So one more way we can see, if you know the short description of the material number, that means the material description, if you know, you can just search that. Okay, based on the um, description also you can search. Okay, I'm just
Yeah.
showing here. I can show here. If I just go to material description, star. Okay, I'm just putting like, okay, my material is castings. Okay, so what are the list of all the castings materials which will display? Okay, so these are all
Oh
materials which is created for castings. Okay, clear?
yeah.
Okay, if you cannot, if you not able to see that, okay, the
So
material,
I can see it's just showing the little very small part.
yeah, correct. If you can, if you want to see the material description, just go to first option like material by material description, and I'll be go to cachings and all. Okay, so go to cachings and all. Okay, and enter. Okay, so
Yeah.
it will show you that what are the materials which is created with the same description. Okay, clear?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so if you're not aware about it, you can search like this one also. Okay. Uh, okay. Now I will be so material number it is there. Okay, and the material description it will come automatically because already material number which I entered. The next what I need to enter, I need to enter the how many pieces which is required, how many it is required. Okay,
Yeah.
so suppose let's assume that I needs to some 1,000 pieces of that. Okay, and my plans also I can search from here. Okay, if you know that, if you know the plant address, or it may be you are aware about that plant code, plant name, you can search from there. Okay, you
Oh
can see
wow.
the
So they
plant.
actually have a whole list. Oh wow.
Okay, so maybe you can use a standard one. If you have created already, you can use the customized one also. There is no problem.
Is this current list populated by the server?
All, it's not all, but someone they already created. Okay,
Oh yeah.
uh, because so many people they are practicing on the same server, right? So you might be have
Yeah.
the so many list which is there. People are creating. Maybe you in future you also creating some. Okay, so there must be some, but the standard which I suggested, right? 1,000 to 1,100 to 1,200, 2,000 like that. You can use that. Okay, for practicing. Okay, I'm using that. This is 1,100. Okay, okay,
Yeah.
and I can use the 1,000 and I can use the 1,100. Whatever you want, you can use. Okay, there is no
Yeah.
problem. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is the, if you consider this is the standard Hamburg, and this is also it must be uh, from the Germany city, but somebody they changed that standard and all they changing. Okay, that's okay, no problem. Okay, I'm just entering the material plant code here. Okay, plant material and quantity I entered here. Okay, so rest of thing I'm not entering now. Okay, I'm just entered material number because it is mandatory for me. I just enter the material number, okay, because I need material number, and quantity also it's mandatory, and plant also I enter. If you need to enter the delivery date, you can enter, okay. But the system
Yeah,
again will check that whether this material can be get between before that, okay. So you can
yeah,
enter the date also. Maybe I need something which is like fifth or sixth material. Okay, I'm just May 5th or something which I entered there. Okay, so it will become like this one. Okay, now I enter this one, then just enter. Okay, then
yeah,
what will happen? Since the data already it is there, the system automatically picking the all the information.
yeah.
What information it is picking? Okay, you entered the just identification number. So by based on identification number, this is the cachings. Okay, so these cachings you are measuring the pieces. Okay, different materials there are different measurements, right? If suppose
Oh,
I
so what if there's boxes or something?
yeah, boxes, pieces, unit like kgs. If it is oil, then liters, right? Something milk, it is liters. All right. So tons. So those so many measurements are there. So what you maintain in the metal master data, automatically the system will be picking that. Okay. So this material. Okay, this is the description of the material, and this is the measurement. Okay, and this is the group of this material. Okay, this is metal processing material. Okay, and the group which is responsibility that is also coming from there. Okay, so
Yeah,
and the address also plant address will be showing here. Okay, the plant address whatever it is maintained for the material, that also it is capturing automatically. Okay, the address control. And if you go to material data information, there is a some conversations like okay, if there is a conversations like PC to conversation like maybe tons, one PC is equal to how many tons. Okay, if that measurement also, if it is required, that also can be maintained in the metal master record. 1 kg is
yeah,
equal to 1000. Okay, and the delivery date which we entered manually based on that. Okay, when you requested today 29th, you requested. Okay, you are planning to release today. So generally, as per the material master data, the planned delivery time will be take 10 days. That means,
got them. Okay.
okay, planned delivery time is nothing more like to process this purchase requisition, to process the PO, to sending the purchase order to the vendor, and vendor preparing the stock and sending back to us, and receiving the stock from the vendor. Everything it will be taking like 10 to 11 days. It's like count. Okay. Okay. If I didn't enter this delivery date, the system will be calculated based on the today date, 29. Okay,
Yeah,
and plus 10 days plus 1 day. So that means maybe you can get after 10 days means it will be like around you will get on 9th or 10th you will get the stock. Okay,
yeah,
but hardly I'm just saying that this is the my requirement by 5th. Okay, so if I get before that it's good. Okay, I'm just planning to I should get that stock on the this delivery day. I'm just planning to get that stock. Okay, clear?
yeah, yeah,
And the valuations will be coming like prices from the metal master record. What is the price to estimate that? Okay, I'm just ordering 1,000 pieces, right? Okay, so roughly how much is the value? It is like 1,31,860 euros, because
yeah.
this maintained in the euros currency. The company which is maintaining the euro currency, it will come euro. If they're maintaining
Oh,
the dollars, it will become under dollars. If it is maintaining the INR, it will become under INR. Okay.
yeah,
And
yeah,
this acknowledgement category now it is not required. I will just talk to later when it is required. Now, source of supply, it is like if you have the already fixed vendors. This material in this plan, if we have already regular vendors, you can click on here. You can see that the list of the vendors which is supplying. They have
oh, so this in this case it's automatically generated, but if it was if we're sending it to new people, then we'd have to manually enter
correct. Exactly.
our source of supply.
Yeah, yeah, correct. So now I'm just skipping this one, so I don't want to be entered now. Okay, I'm not entering these details. Okay, I'm not selecting. Okay, I have the list of that, but I'm not selecting. Okay, so
Mhm.
so Then
Yeah.
there may be version. It is like it is the depends on the client requirement. If you want to, you can activate, or if it's not mandatory. Okay. So what is the version means? You want to be track the changes. Suppose I created purchase requisition today. Maybe tomorrow, if I somebody there changed purchase requisition, if you want to be track that, you can track that. Okay.
Yeah.
The version changes, like you can update it. Okay. So the status will be like it is open, still it is not done anything now. So it will be showing like not edited, nothing happened. And coming to contact persons, you see that who created. Your name will come, okay, your user ID will come, and when it is like 29th. Okay, how you creating? So I just said that you can create automatically, manually. There's so many ways we can create. So we are creating now manually. Okay, and you can put that, okay, who creating this one, maybe the requisitioners are different, or it may be who requested is different, the requisitions are different. Maybe I'm from the material management people, so I'm just collecting the information and I'm entering that, but the actual requisitioner will be different. So you can enter the
Yeah.
name of that. Suppose let's say Raj. Raj is a requisitioner. Okay, and you want to be track something. You want to be track this number. You can enter the track number. That is the just maybe if it is a project related. If you have the particular specific any requirement is there, you can enter the track number. That's not okay. And the purchasing group, which I said that who will be the person. So Dickens is the one of the person. He is the responsible for this purchasing. You can contact to this person. So you have the telephone number and details and all. Okay.
Yeah.
And who is the planner? MRP controller is nothing but like a planning related. Okay. If somebody they are planning that, that for telephone numbers also will be there. Okay. So this
Yeah.
guy will be taking care about the purchasing, and this guy will be taking care about the planning. Okay.
Yeah.
In the store planning, like in the requirement level planning, who did he he is the person he did the planning, and he is the person he is purchasing from the outside. Okay, from the vendors. Okay, he's the person, so
Yeah.
the vendor will be connected to this guy if there any requirement which is required. Okay, and text and all, if you need any text and all, that means something note you want to be place here, you just want to give some warning or some rules or regulations or something which is you can capture here, you can put it here and you can capture this. Okay, you can inform
Yeah.
to this, and this is the delivery address. Okay, so mainly you need to be understand one more thing. This is the above whatever it is there, this is be called as a header. Okay, the about part which is the we called as a header. Okay, and this is the item overview, it is item overview. Okay, and the below, if you see the, this is the item details. Okay, that means header is header is common for the entire all the items. If I have the 20 items are there in the list, if I have the 20 items are there in that 20 list, then okay, for all the items this header information is common, there is no change. Okay, so it's not
Yeah.
individual notification, it is not individual text, it is for all. Okay, and
Yeah.
item details like each individually. Suppose I'm just entering here again one more material.
Yeah.
Okay? So this one is again, this is the new requirement again. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it now I have so I have mentioned two materials here. So in this purchase equation I have the two materials. Okay. So for these two materials, this is a common node. Okay. So
Yeah.
purchase requisition create. Okay. This purchase requisition is planned for coming occasion. Okay. In our organization. So please uh, hold the stock for anniversary.
Yeah.
Yeah,
SPI. Sorry. Yeah.
Something not. Okay, so it is common. It is common. Okay, so it's not representing to any material. It is not representing anything. It's common to that. Everyone should understand. Okay, okay, this is for this one. Okay, I've just entered
Yeah.
that. And
So it
now,
refers, yeah.
yeah, so this is the header. Now this is the item overview. So that means each individually that it is giving the overview of that. Okay, this is the material number, this is the start description, this is the quantity, and this is delivery date. But again, if you want to go detail, okay, if you again go to detail, then what you can go to item details. Okay, you can see that item one, item two. Okay, if I want to go item one, okay, then I can see that item one related what information it is there. Okay, all this
Yeah.
information I can see. If I am going to second item again, the second item will be have the different information. Okay, clear?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, it's okay. So this is the information which is item details. So now every document, that means purchase requisition, purchasing order, both have the header, head and item overview and item details. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
You can see here, if you can see that item collapse item details, and if you can see here item collapse items, single item, and if it is here, it is there like header. Okay, so if
So
you,
yeah, how do you have all these numbers memorized by heart?
which numbers?
Like I know like these are example numbers like order number, item number, material number and all that. But like in real life, what if I was doing this? How would I
No,
know like what
okay,
the
okay,
material?
that's what, right? So I just given some of the random, or you can do practice. Okay,
Yeah.
but in future we'll be creating our own style of the material number.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the this header and all, it's common. You cannot do anything. You just know about that in the application. This is the one part which is the header part, and this is for the overview part, and this is the item detail part. And whatever there is an the identification numbers, code, and all, that is it will be changed every day. Maybe depends on the your structure, your enterprise structure, your materials, everything. Okay, it is not constant. Okay.
Yeah.
So it depends on what you are entering on that day. Okay,
Yeah.
clear? Okay.
Clear.
Now I just entered that all the information. Is it I entered all the information? See the first two item number. I entered the delivery date manually. System is picking automatically. Okay. The second item number which I didn't enter the delivery date, so the system automatically taking the 15th. How it is coming 15th? Because okay, because I said that there is a planned delivery time also it is there that will be calculated.
10
So,
days.
so
Oh,
it is 10 days calculations. Okay. So the release date, the request date is 29, and planning to release on this 4th. Okay. Then from the 4th to May and delivery date. So after releasing this one, it will be take minimum of 10 days. So it is counting 10 days count, and it is giving that okay you can get on 15th.
yeah.
Clear?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, this is the way we can do. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
okay, so now I'm saving this one. Okay, I'm just saving this one.
Yeah. I'll take it. Okay. Yeah. I
Okay.
also see.
Okay, now the purchase requisition number is created. Okay, the purchase requisition number, identification number is created. So this identification number is the okay. So this purchase requisition number is the reference for the next time to process this PR. Okay, I need to get this PR number and count this PR number. Okay, I will just paste somewhere. Okay, this is
So
the
that one
PR.
PR number has all the information about everything.
Yeah, so it is an individual requirement, right? This is this time I created this requirement. Maybe after 1 minute or 2 minutes, somebody they created some other requirement. Okay,
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
yeah. So this is the my requirement. So now I created this is the one requirement. So this is the identification number, and from if I have this number, I can get that what details it is we created. Okay, so I just said that we have the ME51N which we created now. Now I'll be go to ME52N. Okay, so I'll be go back. So what I said, if I want to go back, then I can click on the slash n. Okay, if I just want to open one more slide, then slash O, right? So I'll just go to
Yeah.
a back. Okay, now it's coming back. Okay, now I'll go to ME52N. Okay, so change purchase equation. Now I have the PR number, right? So I want to change something, okay, because I forgot to enter something which so that I want to enter. Let's assume that I'm just planning to enter something. So
Yeah.
now I just click on here, okay, in the top. Maybe default it will be display some other purchase equation numbers also sometimes. Okay, what you can do, you can go to in the top, click on the other purchase equation. If you not remember this icons and all, you can go to top and you click on the other purchase equation. Okay,
Okay.
okay, I'm just
Yeah.
entering the purchase number. My purchase equation number I'm entering here. Enter. Then it will come whatever I created that I will come. I'll get.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so this purchase request number which I created. If
And then
individual,
you can.
yeah,
Oh.
individual, if you want to enter something text or something, this text you can enter. Okay, and if you want to change the quantity, you can change the quantity. Okay, if you want to be change something which is store location information, requisition information that you want to be updated, you can do it. Okay, clear?
Yeah. Yeah. And this is how you
Mm,
would edit it, right? Yeah.
edit. It's like edit. Okay, amendments and all you can do it. Okay, so you can
Yeah.
modify if you want to still modify, or if you want to be add some new item also, you can add it. No problem. Okay, or if you
Yeah.
want to be delete that, if you want to delete this line and we don't want to be continue with that line item, you can delete also. Okay,
Yeah.
clear?
Yeah.
But
So-
it's always suggested that you can do modification before processing the purchase request. Okay, that means this purchase equation, if it is created as a purchase order, that means converted to purchase order, and we already ordered to the vendor. We are okay. So in that case, if you are modifying the purchase equation, there is no use because the information already sent to a vendor. So there is no
Yeah.
use of that changing that, right?
Yeah.
So better always before updating any purchase order or something, before that you can modify. There is no problem.
Yeah.
Clear?
Yeah. Good.
So any questions here?
No. I,
Okay.
once you have the PR number, you can
Yeah.
always edit it. And then to
Yeah.
make it, you have to put in all the inputs like source, supply, your plant, where it's
Correct.
going,
Correct. Correct.
timing, units,
Yeah.
quantity.
Now I'll go to display of the purchase equation. Okay. So I can go to purchase. So you need to be remember this transaction code. Okay. So the same procedure. I can click on here and entering my purchase or requisition number here. Okay.
Yeah.
And I can see here. Okay. Clear? I
Yeah.
can see this is the only display. I cannot modify anything. It's just like a display only. I cannot do
Yeah.
anything. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, okay. So now I'll do some modifications. Okay. If we have the version management, right, the system will ask that the version changes need to be recorded. Okay. It is the not the standard. It is like you can okay. You can configure that. Depends on the client requirement. If you can configure. Okay, this version. Okay. Or we can we'll discuss later. If it is not needed, we'll discuss later. But I'll just show you that the version will be tracked. Okay. So if I change this one, suppose no, I don't want to be 10. I need something like 100 pieces. So it is okay. I just entering
Yeah.
that 100 pieces now. Okay. Now I'll be click on check. Before that, any warning messages or error messages are there. Okay. And I'll be saving that. Okay. So
Yeah.
okay, so this is the I did for the second line item. So the version which is activated for the first line item. So that's why the system is not asking that what changes it is done. Okay. So
Yeah.
maybe it's again some parameters you are tracking. Okay. If you are tracking some parameters, then only it will be asked. Okay. So now it is anyway it is not asking. That's okay. Um, Maybe, but we can track this one in case if it is adding the new versions like okay. Maybe here it's not mandatory. Somebody they didn't mandatory. Okay, but you can see like you can write that what is the region. Okay, so what is the text and who requested, what it is changed, okay, and whether it is completed or not, that details it will become automatically when you change this one. Okay, suppose
Yeah.
I did if it is 1,000, right? Now I'll be entering 2,000 pieces. Okay, so then I
Yeah.
will just click on check. Then you can see that, okay, the value change here. If you can see that the value change. Before that it is 1,31,000. Now it is coming 2,63,000. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that tracking and all we can simply do. Okay,
Yeah.
sometimes we can restrict that. Okay, you must be write the region, you must be enter the text why you're changing this one, and you must be release this one, complete a version and all you have to be do. But it's okay, here it is not, somebody they did configure the version management but they didn't done properly. Okay, it's okay, we can do like
Yeah.
that. So there are so many functionalities are there, we can activate the code and everything we can do, but it's okay. Okay, so this is the
Yeah.
way we can modify the purchase equation. Okay,
Yeah.
so now I will show you some of the uh, important things where you will get actually. So the material number, okay, which I said that material master record, right? That material master record will be created in the, so this topic is completed purchase equation. Okay, so I'm just
Yeah.
going with the material master record. Okay, so how to create a metal master record is, okay. So MM01 is the creation of the metal master record. Okay, MM01
Yeah.
is the metal master record creation. MM02 is the change of the metal master record. Okay, MM03
Yeah.
is the display. It's very easy to remember because the first, if you ever about this first word, okay, you just adding two three. That's all. Okay.
Oh yeah. So you just have to memorize the first one and then you have the other
Yes,
ones.
yeah, but not always. Not always.
Oh yeah.
Not all the cases,
Oh,
but some cases. Yeah, some
is it
cases.
most of the time it's like this
Yeah,
or
most of them. It's
oh
90% is most of the 90% are same. Okay,
oh
most of the 90% are same, but yeah, mostly it is okay. Now I will be
yeah
go to. I have the material number, right? I will not create anything, but I will display. Okay, something which is like I want to display. Okay, so I will go to MM03. Okay,
yeah
so slash o. Okay, r slash n. Okay. MM03. I'm just entering directly my code. Okay.
yeah
So my
yeah
transaction code I'm entering. Okay. Enter
yeah
03. Then you can see the material number. It is asking the display material number. Okay. So my material number is 100-100. Okay. So I entering that 100-100. Okay. Then
yeah yeah
select. Okay, what data you want to see? So many data are there because this material number can be used for the production. This material can be used for the plant maintenance, can be used for planning, can be used for the sales. So many things which are there. So I just want to see that the basic information of the material, okay, and my purchasing information, or I just want to see that my locations, store location information. I just want to see that data, which is like price information. Okay,
yeah
so I don't want to see all the information, but I just want to see this information because these
yeah
are the these are the relevant to material management. Okay, these are the
yeah
relevant to material management. So now you need to be entered that. Okay, you selected this, but which plant is it? There was some specific plant will be there, right? Because different plants have a different data. So I just
yeah
click on organization levels. I need to enter that which plant it is like. So I'm just entering my 1100 plant. Okay,
yeah
okay, and enter. Now you can see that the material which is like castings. This is the description which is displaying in the purchase equation display, correct?
yeah
And the PC, how you are measuring base unit of measure, the least measurement of the material, the base unit of measure, right? This is the PC. Okay, okay. So you
yeah
in your warehouse or in your site, what is the least measurement in your company? Okay, that is the
yeah
PC.
so this PC is pieces.
Pieces exactly.
Oh
Pieces is the pieces. You can see the description here. Okay.
oh yeah
Now, metal group. So what category? So they can be categorized like, okay. They might be you can categorize, right? uh, server is not good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there,
Server, uh,
there might there
you
might
can
be
you can inform to the Central. Okay. Looks like
yeah.
server is not good. It is blurring every time. Okay.
There's probably a
Uh,
mouse. Mouse is chewing on the wire. The SAP
Correct. Correct.
server.
Yeah, correct. So, because sometimes it will be take long time. Okay, anyway. Okay, so now this is the metal group. We have the different categories. Okay, which categories it is like? Okay, so is it something food related, or it may be something which is steel related, pieces related, pumps related, engines related? Okay, so what kind of the material it is like? Okay, so not what
Yeah,
kind of, what group of the materials this is? Okay, group of mechanical spares and something which is we can create your own style of the metal groups also. Okay,
yeah,
so the whatever default which is coming, this is the purpose of the user. Okay, they can enter this information when they are creating the materials. But if it is required to create any new configuration level, the functional consultant will do and will create it. Okay, whatever the information like
yeah,
metal groups, if it is there, if the metal group it is not there here, then
yeah,
the functional consultant will create in the configuration level. In that case, you need to be come from the development system, quality system, production system. Okay,
yeah,
clear? Okay. Now I can which division it is like. Okay, so gross weight, what is the weight, net weight of this material. Okay, so all this information will be here. Then enter. Okay, so somewhat basic material. So this again, if you want to talk about that, all the information it is not relevant to MM. Okay, some
yeah,
information wherever it is required, MM related, you just need to be looking to that, like the basic information of the base unit measure and this wherever it is needed, you just need to be looking to that. But
yeah.
all the other fields are it might be relevant to the other groups as well, other modules as well.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
I was gonna ask if we had to fill everything out, but yeah,
No, no,
you're
no, no. So depends. It depends on the other. Maybe
yeah,
sales people they have their own style of the data. Okay. So
yeah,
and this cross plant material status is for the blocking. If you want to be block this material, okay, you don't want to be use this one, you can block like. Okay. So where you want to be block? Is it you want to be block at MM level, or you want to be block at production level? You want to be block at somewhere where you want to be block at. Okay, that you can. Okay. So that
yeah,
is, well, it's we'll discuss later, Ishadal. Okay, now I'm just giving the information like how it will become. Okay, this purchasing data. This is the one important thing. Purchasing is MM related. So okay, even in your organization, they are maybe measuring that base unit of measure pieces. But still, if you want to be order like tons, because I cannot order like 1,000 pieces, 30,000 pieces, 40,000 pieces, 20,000 pieces, 20 lakhs pieces. Because if I'm purchasing from the vendor in the bulk, if I'm purchasing, okay, sometimes it is very difficult. If I'm planning to buy something like 30 crores, 30 crores pieces.
yeah,
Okay, so this is very difficult, right? 30 crores pieces to enter in the order level, it's very difficult, right? So what I can do, I'll just converting as a ton. Okay, 1 ton is equal to 1 ton is equal to something
2,000
like
tons.
something like 1,000 pieces. Okay, if I'm just connecting.
Oh,
Okay,
oh, sorry.
in that case, maybe 30 crores means it may be like 30 lakhs of the tons, right? Something
Yeah,
like. Okay, that conversion will be easy. Okay, so in that case, you can enter the order unit. So you can maintain that you want to be maintain as a ton, or it may be one box is equal to something like 20,000 pieces. Okay, 2,000
yeah,
pieces, 2,000 pieces, like you can maintain. Okay,
yeah,
yeah. So
yeah,
if you maintain like this one, then automatically when you are ordering to the vendor, you can instead of entering the pieces, I can enter like boxes or tons. Okay,
yeah,
clear?
yeah, clear.
Okay, and other information we'll talk later. Okay, I said that GR processing time, how long it will be take, planning time and all. That we'll discuss later. But I'm just showing the information where we'll get automatically. This will be created initially when they're creating the material information. Okay. So you can
Yeah.
see that as shelf life also, like okay, how long it will be, like maximum storage period, minimum remaining shelf life. If I could produce it today, how long it will be there? The product shelf life, expiry date, all this information we can get here. Okay.
Yeah.
So in the store location level, it is like okay, with profit related, serial number related data, no? And the price information. If you want to see here, the accounting data information, you can see the price information. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that we'll discuss. So these are basically the metal master data that the information whatever it is coming in the PR or PO or production order and sales order, wherever you are entering this material, all this information will be captured from the metal master.
Yeah.
Clear?
Yeah.
So that is the way. This is the one thing. Okay? You can observe 100. If you see that this is castings, and the pieces will come from there only. Okay, metal processing, metal group also it's maintained there only. Okay, so all the information. If you see the price also 131 something which is there, that price also is coming from there only. But this is the only purchase requisition. Okay,
Yeah.
so now what we'll do? Purchase requisition, after you created a purchase requisition as a part of the P2P cycle.
We enter the purchase requisition into the SAP system.
Okay. No, purchase requisition created. It's over. Okay. So I
Yeah.
got the requirement is collected and I have the requirement now. So identification of the requirement is completed. What is the next procedure? What is the next procedure?
Mm,
So you have notes, right? So in the P2P cycle, what is
yeah.
the next procedure? First, we prepared, we created the identification of the requirement. The second one is, as of now, we got the information like what material it is required, how much it is required, okay, date and all we got, right? So delivery
Yeah.
date and plan details and all we got. But if I need this material, what
Oh,
is the
oh.
next? What is the
I
next?
identify. Is it is
Identify.
it is it the vendor consignment process?
No, no, I'm talking about the standard P2P cycle before the consumption process. So identify the source of supply because I don't know who will be supplying these products, right?
Yeah.
So these products who, so the first step is identification of the requirement. So I have the information like material quantity delivery date. So now I'm planned to buy this product to who will be the supplying these products. So the first I need to be searched that who will be the my suppliers.
Yeah.
Who will be
So
the
who's giving it out? Who's
yeah,
sending it out?
yeah. So who will be the my suppliers and all. Yeah,
Yeah.
who will be the suppliers? Okay. So to identify this one, okay, to identify this one, what we'll do? The first we'll create the RFQ, request for quotation, okay, and we will be sending this quotation to vendor, and we'll receive quotation with price quotation will receive, okay. Then comparing all the vendors price quotations, okay.
Yeah.
Then selection of best vendor, right?
Yeah.
This is the part of the identification of the source of supply. Okay. So
Yeah.
to create the RFQ, okay, the transaction code is ME41. Okay. Clear?
How did you know that off the top of your head? Like straight remembering.
Okay. Okay. So one thing to do the practice, one thing. Okay. If you think about that, it is very difficult to remember every time. You might be go with the logistics. I said right, SAP menu, logistics, and material management. And the material management purchasing, in the purchasing, purchase order, purchase requisition, RFQ, everything will be there. You can go to RFQ by Me41.
Oh, initial all the one. Okay.
Okay, so you can
Yeah.
go with the part as well, or you can go with the transaction codes also.
Yeah.
Okay. So after keep on you are doing practicing and all, you will be remembering that after 10 days, 15 days, you will be by hearding this all, and you will be remembering all these transaction codes automatically.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So here you can create and change again. Okay. Create and change and display. It's common. Okay. So
Yeah.
ME42 change RFQ, ME43 display. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So do practice this one today, purchase requisition. Okay. And by what this transaction code. Okay. Maybe today, tomorrow morning. Okay. Anyway, your college is half, right? So we'll connect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. We'll connect sometime when you are free. Maybe
Okay.
if you don't have any plans.
Tomorrow I actually have a family thing I have to go to. I won't be free tomorrow on
Uh-huh.
Saturday.
Okay.
But
Okay.
is it already Saturday for you?
For me, it started already. For you, it's
Oh,
tomorrow, right?
oh,
Uh,
4:38 in the morning.
Yeah, no, it's wrong. This is something which is like
Oh,
maybe
okay.
okay. Now it's like 9:15 something, 9:20, 9:10 or something.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So when you're free, just let me know. Maybe we'll connect half an hour and 45 minutes, and you can start your journey. Maybe you can connect from your own house also. You can carry your laptop whenever you have the time. You will be connect 10 to 15 minutes or 20 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, I can also do it from my car. I can just park somewhere and set up a hotspot on my phone.
Yeah, whatever it may be. Okay, wherever you maybe
Yeah.
you stuck somewhere, you just let me know if I'm free, then we'll connect. Okay.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I'll let you know. But
Okay, then sure.
Sunday night for me, I'll be available, which is
Okay,
Monday morning.
okay, no problem. You can just let me know. Okay, even for
Okay.
Monday also, it's holiday for me. Okay,
Yeah. Oh.
because May Day. Okay, it's holiday for
Okay.
Indians. Okay, so you can plan.
Okay.
We'll plan. Okay, but you do practice first. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe if you have the time today also, we can connect after 1 hour or 2 hours also. Can connect, no problem. Okay. But do
Okay.
the practice. But you need to do the practice. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And you just talk. Okay. Just check if it is okay because by entering the numbers and all, it is correct working. But when I'm just searching the F4, then it's difficult. But it's okay. No problem. Okay. We'll practice that. Okay.
Okay.
Clear?
Yeah.
Okay then.
Uh,
Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.
okay. Bye. Bye. Bye.
We'll
Have a
connect
good.
again back. Okay. Bye.
Yeah.
Okay then. Bye.